episode of Variety Kitchen with me, Hari. Today I'm going to do a South Indian dish, which is basically a fish curry. We call it fish mapas. So it's in a variety style. It's not a usual recipe. So I did a little difference in the ingredients. So try at home and let me know. Okay, for the fish mapas, we need fish. This is kingfish, almost a kg. And for the tomatoes, I took around 3 tomatoes and chopped it. And onion, I took around 5 onions, small onion, it's not big, not very big, medium size 5 onions. And tamarind paste, it's around 2 slices of tamarind paste. And then garlic, around 6 flakes. I mean a lot of curry leaves and long chilies. I mean this is not a spicy green chili. It is I mean it's just for a look. I mean when you garnish it, it looks very good. What do you call appeal? So you can use this. If it's a spicy one, I would say you can use around 2 to 3. If it's not spicy, I mean this kind of one, you can use around 8 to 9 just for the garnish sake. So on the spices side, you need chili powder and coriander powder and pepper and salt for taste, and the most important ingredient is coconut milk powder. This I took around 4 spoons. If you don't have this, you can have 1 full coconut, then you can take milk from that. Then to start with, what you have to do is that we need to fry this fish, shallow fry. This is a kingfish. So what I did is I marinated for 2 hours with ginger garlic paste, curry leaves, salt, and spices like turmeric powder and chili powder. So this is almost 2 to 3 hours I marinated. So now we can fry. We can fry this. So I took around 5 spoon of oil. Then I'll do a very shallow fry. So make sure your flame is low. You don't want to burn the fish. So let's do a shallow fry. Now you can see the fish is fried. So I did a shallow fry, and the texture should be this, spongy, and make sure it should not get burned, okay, or I would say do not do a deep fry. Okay, now let's make the gravy. Okay, let's cook the fish. For that, what you need is 3 spoon of oil, and then I'll add garlic. So it's around 4 garlic. Saute this. So on top I'll add onions. So just saute this. So you need more onions because this is going to be a semi gravy dish. So cook this for another 5 to 7 minutes. Okay, it's almost done now. This time you'll add curry leaves and mix well. On top you can add tomatoes. Again, give it a good mix. So don't add any masalas now. So just give it a good mix and leave it for another 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, now it's almost 2 minutes. This time we can add salt. So I'll add around 2 spoons and mix well. Then on top you can add chili powder. So I'll have 2 spoons of chili powder, and same quantity of coriander, and 1 spoon turmeric. So give it a good mix. Okay, and at the same time, once it is mixed well, at the same time you need to use tamarind paste. So the pulp is ready, so it's almost 3 flakes, so I'll add that. So this has to cook in this tamarind paste, do not add any water. So this is a variety, and if the whole thing can cook in tamarind paste, and it will have a different taste. So mix well and leave it for another 7 minutes. Okay, now it's almost 7 minutes. You can see the oil is bubbling up, which means gravy is almost cooked. It's not cooked well. We need to have a good paste. So now at this time, what I'll do, I'll add pepper, probably a spoon of pepper. And all the spices are based on your taste. You can add or you can reduce. And now this require a little spicy taste, so I added around 1 spoon. I mix that. Then on top I'll add 1 cup of water. So this time you can close the whole gravy with a lid. You can close the gravy with the lid, and you can leave this whole thing for another I would say around 8 to 10 minutes. And make sure it's in a slow flame. So I'll close now. Okay, now let me open the lid. Now you can see the complete gravy is boiling, which means it's cooked well. At this time I'll add a little more curry leaves on top of it, and then I'll add the coconut milk. So I'll add coconut milk now, then I just mix it. So it's a little more left, so I'll mix and I'll pour everything. So mix well. Now after this, make sure that you do everything in a very slow flame. Okay, so now it's mixed well. Okay, at this stage you can add the fish. So I'll add the fish here. So make sure again, don't break the fish. So just as I said, is a little semi thick gravy. So if you want to have thin gravy, then you can add water, but make sure you add accordingly. You add chili powder and all the spices and salt. Onion and tomato would I mean, you don't have to make more, because the initially what we took, the quantity would be enough. You can even add 3 to 4 glasses of water. Still it will be fine, but only the spices you need to be you have to add according to the taste. So now you can see it's in a slow flame. It's not boiling now, so I'll leave it like this for another 5 minutes with the closed lid. Okay, now I'll open the lid. Now you can see our fish is ready, curry is ready. So you want to have taste. This stage you can taste, and you can add pepper if you want. So I'll add a pinch of pepper on top, and then I'll add, as I said, the chili, all the rest of the curry leaves. And I will close the lid. So you don't have to mix anything, leave it like this. Close the lid, close the burner, and with the same the same heat you can close the lid. So everything will get cooked well, and you will have a better look for the whole gravy. So let's plate it now. Okay, we plated the dish now. You can see we garnished with chili and curry leaves. So this will go good with chapatis or appam or even white rice. So try this at home and let me know. So we're going to come with another variety dish soon.